What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a random video. I just feel like vlogging today. I went downtown Charlotte, got some beautiful pics of the car, but as I was going through the city, clipped the trans pan, and now it's leaking fluid again. So I pulled up at Carlos's spot. Yeah, we're on our way to Walmart. Don't be looking like that, nigga. He's looking at my foot. We're on our way to Walmart. I'll show y'all in a minute, but we're on our way to Walmart. I got to get trans fluid and more JB Well. But it was worth it. Yeah. Just to see Carlos. But yeah, hey, viewer discretion is advised for what you're about to see now. Don't ever kickstart a two-stroke in chocolates. That boy Carlos bought a two-stroke, and he just let me ride. It's my first time ever really being on anything motorized with two wheels. Not too bad. The thing wants to pull up every time you give it gas.
That don't go. Don't cap that shit.
Hey, this about to...
Yeah. Big dump.
I ain't never seen a Silverado Corvette. This man got a Corvette rear-end conversion.
You gotta be yelling.
Precautions, people. Precautions.
Show your under your chocolate, man. Look at mine.
Kickstarting that two-stroke.
That's what happened to mine.
Y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can get some new samples. What's up, guys? It's currently the next day. I'm being chauffeured by my boy Kyle. He's taking me on to where I need to be. So yesterday, had to buy a new trans pan. The other one was destroyed.
Hey, watch your talking. I'm gonna need y'all to... Alright, bet. Go ahead, bro.
Trans pan was destroyed yesterday, so I had to go buy a new one. I put it in, put gasket maker on it, still kind of leaking a little bit, so I left it overnight at Carlos's spot. To let the gasket sit and harden. I hope y'all can hear me. But yeah, so that's where we're on our way over there now to go check on the car, and then we'll pick up from there. So we've made it back to the car. Kyle is crazy, man. So we made it back to the car. I don't know if I said it when I was in the back of his little Ranger, little Ford Ranger. So I don't know if I said it while I was in the back of his truck, but I'm gonna go ahead and raise the motor because I was looking at, oh my bad, girl. I was looking at the oil pan yesterday. So brand new trans pans in, gasket makers around it, but it's still leaking because up front I've snapped off 4 bolts. I have to drill them all out, replace them. Nothing. I ain't worried about it. But then I also saw my pan. I'm going to go ahead, raise the motor. That way I don't have to change an oil pan. I plan on this being my last trans pan. So yeah, so this should be a pretty simple process. Shut up. Jack the car up, put jack stands under it, make sure it's secure. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to brace the oil pan with this. You can use a piece of wood or something, but this is all I had lying around. And as shown here, jack this up. Jack it up till it's flush with the pan. Like that there. And then I'm gonna come back up here. And our main focal point. So underneath your intake, I have an aftermarket. Even if you have the stock one, it's gonna be the same placement. So underneath your intake, you're gonna take off this bolt here. Looks like it might be about a 17 or 18. And then this bolt here. Remove this mount. And then I'm gonna stack about 3 or 4 of these washers to raise the motor. That way my oil pan and trans pan are no longer hanging below the subframes. Statistics show that children who stance their vehicles are less likely to go to jail. Voila! So as you guys just saw, we popped the mount out. Now it's time for the washers. I'll do 3 on each. 4. Do 4, right?
4, yeah.
Uno más. All right, washers are in place.
Since you got the bolt, you gotta take the whole motor mount off.
Okay, guys. So sorry, I mean to cut you off, Randy. Washers are in. I put 4 in each side. It raised it maybe about, I want to say about 1.5 inches, but doesn't look like that crazy of a difference. But originally, oil pan was actually lower, so it did actually go up pretty good. Oil pan was actually lower than the subframe because I've grinded down the sides and they're pretty flat. Hey, how are you? And so now it is flush, or not flush anymore, but it's actually tucked underneath the subframe. And I think it kind of raised the transpan side as well. So now we fix this, and I have to go get a drill bit to take these broken bolts out of the pan to put them back in so we can stop leaking. All right, guys, just wanted to update y'all. So I know this is ugly, but I'm waiting on this gasket maker to dry. The one I used yesterday was extremely soupy. As you can see, it was leaking, or dripping, I should say. The one I'm using now isn't as milky. They both honestly look like the same gasket maker, but yeah, so I am just waiting for that to dry, and then we will be on our way. All right, guys, so gasket is now dry. Fluid is in, it's no longer leaking. Muy bueno. So yeah, I just want to also touch bases about the lifting of the motor again. So with me raising, if you're facing the car, that left-hand side where the oil pan sits, that only suffices for that left-hand side. So of course you still have the trans pan side. I was looking at that side, I was looking at the mounts to see if there's any kind of way to get access to them, place washers under them and raise them up just like the other end. But from what I'm seeing, I don't see that. I was told by someone as well that there are transmission pan risers that you can buy from ZZP Performance. So I'm gonna look into that as well. Right now I'm pleased with where it's at. Like I said, car no longer leaking. I promise you this is gonna be the last time we're fixing a trans pan, or oil pan or trans pan at that. We're done breaking stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna look into that transmission pan riser for that right-hand side. Left-hand side is raised. So yeah, if this video is helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. Be sure to turn on the notifications as well so you know when I upload. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and I will catch you later.